What's up, YouTube? Alright, today I'm going to be doing the difference between a velocity stack and the regular intake filter that I have on the car right now. Let me dive into this. Okay, so right now I have a regular intake filter, and I'm going to use a virtual dyno to dyno the difference between this and what I got here. So I have a velocity stack with a filter on it, and we're gonna see how it performs. So if you didn't know, this pipe leads down here, which brings fresh air up here to this intake, and it does cause a noticeable difference, especially top end. So let's see if it can actually, if this velocity stack can actually change the numbers on a virtual dyno. All right, first run. Okay, so I forgot that road has a little bit of a kirk in it, so that's probably going to fudge up our dyno results. But since we're running the same road, even though our dyno results aren't going to be super accurate, the big thing I'm looking for is a change in numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the velocity stack on, run the exact same road, and see if anything changes. Again, the results are going to probably be fudged because of the turn that's in the road. But we're just looking for an increase in numbers, not accurate dyno numbers on how much the car is pushing. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. I'm gonna see how that works out, see if it gets air in there good. But that's the V-stack filter. Now let's do a run. Okay, so we did both runs, one with the old filter, one with the new velocity stack filter. Now we're going to take a look at the virtual dyno results. Once again, there was a little kink in the road where you had to make a little bit of steering adjustment, so that'll probably foggy up the final dyno peak horsepower. So let's take a look at what we get here. Alright guys, so taking in consideration the little turn, I got for the old filter, which is the red line, 231 wheel horsepower. The new filter, which is the V-stack, got 225 wheel horsepower, and it peaked earlier. So this one peaked at a higher RPM, so it built power all the way to a higher RPM. So one thing I can say is two things. The intake was custom designed specifically for my car. That could be why the new V-stack filter lost power. Another one is, this is probably the most likely one, the V-stack has a 3.5 inch diameter opening. I found out that my intake is actually probably like a 4-inch diameter opening. So there's a 0.5 inch difference, which might be causing it to peak earlier and choke out. So right now I went ahead and put the old filter back on, and if I can find a 4-inch velocity stack, I will try the experiment again. All right. Okay, so I was going to go ahead and get the 4-inch diameter velocity stack, but I think I'll just revisit it later. So instead, I'm gonna end the video, but before I end the video, I was going to just show a couple races, just to give a little bit more entertainment to the video instead of just being informational. First video is my car against a K24 A2 swapped EG chassis Civic. I think they weigh about 2,300 pounds, 100 pounds more than a hatch. And it's full bolt-on and tuned only for wide open throttle. It's not really tuned all the way yet, but it's tuned for wide open throttle. Still doesn't have the 50 VTC, still doesn't have a Type S oil pump. Once it gets those two things, it'll pretty much be a beast. The second video will be a turbo Veloster that's full bolt-ons, fully tuned. I think it made about 235 wheel horsepower and like 250 wheel torque. So enjoy.